This is your WW3 News. Iran is considered one of the last antique Mesopotamian empires, 5,000-year history, where the so-called legends of the Anunnakis came from, if you're into that stuff. The thing is, if a war with Israel and America sparks off with Iran, the question is not just the consequences in that region. The Iranians have warned, we shall hit American bases in the Middle East. It's not exactly they're pretty good defended. The Iranians, God knows how many decades they've been developing their own military technology, their type of warfare, and so on. They even warned we can even touch targets even in Europe. Probably they said because with their missile capabilities, yes, this is possible, but people seem to underestimate things. Islamic sleeping cells, which are present throughout Europe, and they are in every community, and these Islamic cultural centres are recruitment centres and financial money going for various jihad causes with Israel and other people who they consider enemies of their existence, practically. Because, everyone's got sleeping cells in every country. It may not be a known fact, but in case of crisis and certain populations go to war. Just the other day, Pakistani and Afghanistani, they went to war. Who knows what extent, or will it carry on, or will it be like Pakistan and India, a few days of skirmish and then the story. And JD Vance is banging the drums of war. He's saying, well, it won't be a question of time, it's when we're going to go to war with Iran. And they say so it will be a very short trip or Mission Creek operation. I don't think so. With all that stuff which is building up in the Middle East, God knows how much of the American military assets are there, Navy and other parts of the thingy bob military apparatus. This is good business for military contractors, billions and billions of dollars. Returning back to JD Vance, he says, "Oh, it's going to be brief." No. This is the new business. Soviet-style war economy, basically, it's all about. We go like the Soviet Union used to be like that. Their society was based on so-called military economy. We're heading towards that, especially in Europe. The civilian industry is going tits up. I heard Renault and Volkswagen, they are reconverting to military production. It's a slowly, going into war mode. And also with the population, you know, enticing them, pushing certain narratives and stuff like that. We must fight Russia, we must introduce the draft. That means sooner or later we'll be going to war with these people. It's not us, the population, who wants to go to war. It's these globalist politicians that will drag you into shit. And there you are. Because, sincerely speaking, why inflation's going up, why the economy's going tits up, it's a man-made, situation. It's the same thing with illegal immigrants. Why they all of a sudden they come here? I think they're part of the narrative as well, but to destabilise what we call Western society, to destroy it. Oh, you know it. We end up in a dystopian society like Orwell 1984, probably even a lot more worse. You know, people do not seem to be aware. These things do not happen by chance. They're always programmed, because it's a collapse of an empire or a system as we know it today. And now introduce probably something called like Agenda 2030 or the Great Reset. Mind you, in a novel of George Orwell at the beginning, various continents always at war with each other. This could be the future of humanity. The problem is, if some hothead get their hands on nuclear weapons, they will use it. Will there be anyone to tell the story? Quote what Einstein said, we know how we're going to fight World War III, yes, but World War IV, you're going to fight with sticks and stones.